Hello everyone, myself Meenu Kapoor. Today I'll tell you how to take a class using Google Meet. We are talking about online class that can be conducted using lot many apps like Zoom, WebEx, Google Meet and lot many. Today I'll tell you about Google Meet, right? If you are using your desktop or laptop and you want to take an online class using Google Meet, what are the steps I will tell you. So first of all, on your laptop or mobile, you need to write Google Meet, right? After that, you'll click on Google Meet. This screen will be shown. Here you can see start a meeting, enter meeting code. You can directly start the meeting, but if you want to schedule your meeting, you want to schedule a meeting on a particular date or time, then you have to use Google Calendar for that. Google has, its own ecosystem. Google has its Google Form, Google Classroom, Google Calendar, Google Meet and lot many apps. So for opening Google Calendar, you don't need to go anywhere. Here you can see this dot matrix. This is for Google Apps. Click on it and here you can see Google Calendar. Click on it and Google Calendar will be opened in front of you. Here you can schedule your meeting. As you can see, I have already scheduled some meeting on 8th July. But if you want to schedule some new meeting, here you can see the calendar. You can select the date, maybe for 9th July or 8th July. And after that, what you need to do, you have to click on create because you want to create a new event. When you will click on create, the first thing is add title. For every class, for every meeting, you need to give any title. Say I'm giving class 11th English, right? So this is for my 11th English class. Here you can see the date, time. If you need to change, you can change the date and time. I have scheduled my class from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. right? Now, after that, what you can do, instead of directly add Google Meet video conferencing, your meeting will be added with Google Meet, right? After that, you can click on save. Now you can see at 3 p.m. your class is already scheduled, class 11 English. You have to share this with your students. So there are a lot many ways to share. Click on this class already scheduled and you will see the option. These 3 dots will appear. Click on these 3 dots and you can see some already existing classes that I have created on Google Classroom. If you are using Google Classroom, then you can directly copy this in your classrooms. Say I have class 11th A, 11th Computer Science, 10th F, 10th A, Artificial Intelligence. So if I want to do so, I can directly copy this link into my classroom. But if you are not using Google Classroom, no problem at all. You can send the invite or the link through WhatsApp also. For that, you can copy the link and open your WhatsApp, paste the link in your class group and send. Right? Your student will join the class at particular schedule. Now, you can directly open the Google Meet from your calendar itself or you can open the Google Meet app for that. So, I have clicked to join the meeting. These are 2 buttons for audio and camera. You can switch on or switch off the camera as per the requirement and click on join now. When your student will enter into your class by clicking on the link, you will get this message. Someone wants to join this meeting. Say this user want to join my class or meeting. I'll admit him or her. At the top, you can see your participants. At present, I have 2 participants. One is me, means the teacher, and one of my student, right? When you click on any student, you will see these 3 buttons. One is pin to screen. If you will pin this student on screen, then this student will appear, the screen will appear at the top. So if you want to have a watch on a particular student, you can pin the student. This particular student has already muted his mic, but if his mic is on and the student is creating disturbance and you want to off the mic, you can click here, right? But presently it is already off, so no need of doing this. Remove from meeting. If you feel like you want to remove this particular student from the meeting, you can click here, right? Here is a button chat. If you want to convey some message to your students, you can write a message here. Say turn your mic off. So this will be sent to students and accordingly students can take any action. Now for sharing your screen, you can see this option. At the bottom. Present now. Click. Students can also share the screen, but if you want to share your screen, click on present now. Your entire screen or a window. I want to share my entire screen, so I'll click on entire screen option. Select my screen and click on share. Now if I want to share my PPT or PDF or any file, I'll open that file. At present student will be watching this screen. But if I'll open any PDF, any file, any PPT, all students will see the same screen. So here I'll open my PDF file. This is my PDF. You can directly open it by double clicking, but I'm opening it with Microsoft Edge option. Reason being, this is very wonderful feature. It is a browser only like Chrome or Internet Explorer, but this is you can mark anything while teaching. I'll show you how this Edge feature works. Add notes. Say I am teaching using this PPT or PDF. I want to add some notes, so I click on add notes. These are pens, ballpoint pen, any color you can choose, and you can choose the size according to your choice. So this is my PDF and I am teaching to my students. Hello students, today we'll be learning about AI modeling. You can see I can mark anything using this pen. So that's why I have opened my PDF or PPT in Edge, right? But you can directly open it if you feel so. So these are the objectives. Now I am teaching to my students one by one. Today we'll be discussing about modeling, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and so on. You can scroll eraser if you feel like I want to erase all these ticks and marks. You can use the eraser option and your marks will be erased, right? And again, if you want to use the pen, you can use it, right? So you can scroll the screen and teach your students. At the bottom you can see the message meet.google.com is sharing your screen. Stop sharing. You can do it from here only, or if you feel like my PPT is over, now I want to get back to my Google Meet to turn it off, or I want to show my video after that, or whatever, I can again open the Google Meet, right? And so when you're finished with everything, you can end your meeting, stop sharing for your screen will be off and your video will be visible to students. Now once again, at present I'm not using my video, so this picture will be displayed, but if your video is on, now your students will be able to see you. And again, if you are sharing the PPT and still you want to show your video while explaining the thing, you can choose this camera option. In that case, your video will be displayed in a very small size at the top right corner, and the position can be changed later on. Say you have taught the students, your class is over, you can just click on this button to end your meeting. This is rejoin. If you have given the break, you can rejoin the meeting, or it is over now. Return to home screen. Right? So this way it is very simple to conduct the class using Google Meet. That's all for today. Some more feature I will tell you in next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.